Oh, there we are. Hi. Turn the torch, light up the flame. Time to melt some glass, my friends. There you are. Here I am over back here. And to explain, to teach, and create again. Got halfway through and got talking about other things. This is a type of skull pendant that we're going to do at the moment. Pretty cool if you ask me. Now, with it, you can do it in clear. I've got some white that I'm going to use for the skull. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And also, you might need one of these hole punches. If you do not have one, I have a YouTube URL that I will put down below that will tell you how to make one from a set of needle nose pliers. And that's exactly what these were at one point, just a set of needle nose pliers. So, without further ado, here we go. Now, I'm going to add this little nub here to the end because it was the end of the one that I just finished. And I always like to take things right down to the nub. So I'm going to use it right. Oh, another thing that I have that's going to make the teeth part like this is these things. I know you guys don't have a set of those, but if you use a set of needle nose pliers or tweezers, it'll do the same type of job. So here we go. If anybody has any questions, never hurts to ask. But what I'm going to do is basically coil this over onto itself and go a little past that nub and even a little bit more than that. That's what I can do. I'll do a red one as well for like Marvel's Red Skull. Yeah, there we go. Good idea. Why didn't I think of that? Anyway, about another little bit, and then we'll start flattening this. It's a simple flatten. Graphite pads. There we go. Hello, glad to see somebody showed up. Wow. Halloween's coming up. I figured I'd do a skull. I did some earlier today, but I also did those a little differently. This one is impression of a skull. An impression of a skull, and this one is just basically a skull like this. Of course, it's not going to show up right. It's not going to focus in. There we go. So that's what's going to happen here. I'm going to make a skull like those. First of all, I'm going to use this hole punch. And these will be the eye sockets. Press it in. And that worked. Now just to round it or to expand and remount the hole. Get it really big for the eye socket. Now the other one. Same idea. Press it in. I also thought about doing this into a bottle. That would be a cool. Making a skull bottle. Same way I'm doing this one. It'll be really, really interesting. Hollow tubing. Hollow out the, or even a pipe. Skull pipe. That would look cool. Any other suggestions? Give me a holler. We'll see what we can do. Now we got the two eyes, sockets. They're pretty nice and big. Like so. Then press and crunch. And I say crunch, and I'll try to do it so you can hear the crunch next time. Well, not on this one. Now what I'm going to do is up and down and then side to side at the bottom to sort of elongate it into a triangle. Yeah, it's not cooperating too well. It's getting too hot or too melty at the bottom. There we go. Round out the eye again. Oh yeah. Not looking like much at the moment, I guess. Ah, this will work. Graphite reamer. Make it nice and round. The nose part, we want to make it triangular. There we go. Not perfect. That's what artistic talent's all about. Being art is all about. Not being perfect. Just trying your darndest. Now, we'll put a loop on the top and work on the bottom. I think it's looking pretty good. Let's zoom in a little bit. I noticed that I haven't zoomed in at all, which is surprising for me. Attach it well. Not just not just sticking it on there, but make it become part of the skull. I'm going to go ahead and make the loop or bail now. Hey Heather, glad to see you joined us. Always look forward to you dropping by and getting excited at what I'm doing. No, this is white glass, not quartz. But yeah, I could make something like this out of quartz. Be a little bit harder to manipulate, but this is doing the job. Add a little bit more glass down here. And I got a neat little thing that I'm going to be working with to put the teeth impressions on. There we go. Yep. First we're going to press it out a little bit. And then I got this neat little thing. So like a scallop that I got a year ago plus from someone. It's been fun having it around, and now it came into fruition. What to do with it? Doesn't that look like Punisher, huh? Go. One more press. There we go. I know you want 3 of them, huh? Yeah, the teeth, was something I remember I had. If you don't have something like this, you could always use a pair of needle nose pliers. Of course, when I'm looking for them, they're never around. And you would just, tooth for tooth, just go across like that. Now, fire polish that, and this is going into the oven. And another one's down, and another one's down, and another one's down in the oven. Looking good, if you ask me. Very, very skullish. If anybody wants one of these, give me a holler. $20. I can have it wrapped and shipped to you for that price. Not postage and handling, that's including handling and postage. If anybody else has any requests, I'm going to do one more of these guys real quick. Oh, that's right, I am going to do something totally different. Not really totally different, but it's going to be cool. I think it's going to be real cool if I can get it right. If I can get it to work. If I can get it to work. And sometimes it's ideas like this that come to fruition and turn out really nice. So let's see. Let us hope that this is going to work. Right? Right. Let's see. Tubing. Tubing. Gonna connect these two together like so. That'll work that. That's not gonna be, that's temporary anyway. I want a pair of earrings. Okay. For you, $950 extra, as much as I owe you. I mean, you owe me. Nah. We'll talk out a deal. Mainly postage and handling and a few extra dollars. For friends like you, we can work something. Okay, tweezers, tweezers, tweezers. This'll do. This is going to be interesting. I should probably do it with colored glass, but I could always fume it after the fact. Okay. Here we go. I want to hold on to it by this. It's going to be round at the beginning, but I'm going to flatten it out a little bit. there's method to this madness. Not much, but method. I thought about it while I was talking, and it just sort of clicked. Doing this one. When lightning strikes, sometimes it's better to go ahead and do it and pay for the consequences later. A little bit more. Now this one's not really going to be a, well, it might, I'm thinking more of a bottle than a pendant, but it's going to look cool if it works. We're going to pray. I did that on purpose. Okay. We're going to get a larger set of hole pinchers just in case to make sure I've got, what's the word? Oh yeah, distance. Gap distance. Yeah, even with this one it's kind of wide. I mean, hey Bruce, sitting here trying to make a hollow skull bottle type thing, or whatever it's going to turn into be. It's going to be hollow though. I just punched a hole through the whole thing, made it into so like a donut, as you can see. I have, these are buttonhole punches on my YouTube channel if you want to see how these are made. And right now this is a hollow piece of tubing that I've got right here. And I'm making eye sockets. It's still going to turn into a skull looking thing. There's one eye. Had a bad couple of days on the torch. Nothing wants to go right. Yeah, I know how that can go. Yeah, oxygen. Your size torch, you might want to consider an oxygen concentrator. Now what I did was basically punch through, and as you saw, I was sort of weaving it back and forth and bringing it down and crunching it in and punching a hole through and sealing a hole at the same time so that it's now hollow in the middle and still hollow in the bubble or tube itself. And now I'm reaming it out. Yeah, I know how those days can get, Bruce. You just got to take it one day at a time sometimes. And what is it that well, no. Days of cuts and burns and cuts, and some days you feel like, hey, the whole world is mine, I got it good. But sometimes, and let's see if I can crunch this. This is going to be the nose. Still hollow and still punching through. I'm going to go side to side on this one, and then I'll punch it up in the middle there in a second. I know I make it look easy. I've been doing it for a long time. Hollow is your nemesis. I know. Yeah, it was mine too. Now, so far, so good. Still hollow. Pretty cool if you ask me. I like this. I'm sorry, I'm playing with it all around. Now, I'm going to blow a hole at the top where I'm going to have the stopper bottle top thing. Right, left. No, left, right. No, never mind. Never mind. Here we go. Practice, 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 and by the way, what? Practice. You'll get there, Bruce. You just got to keep going at it. I've been at it since 1982, Bruce. Yeah, I make it look easy. I've been doing it for a while. But think about a little baby walking across the room and seeing all us adults just walk across the room and no problem. But that baby goes wonk, 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 thump, wonk, 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 thump. Saying, they can do it, how come I can't? They look like it's easy. But no. We all have our moments. Oh, that would be a pretty cool jack-o'-lantern too, wouldn't it? We'll get there. Idea after idea this tonight. That's cool. Cool, 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 cool. Okay. Let's see if we can make this work. I'm still going to put like a thing on the bottom of it later. Like a pedestal or something. Because I can. I have a lot of fun playing. What do you expect? But the kid keeps getting at it and keeps working at it, and finally he gets to the point where he's running across the room and parents can't catch him, and he's saying, ha 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 ha. And that's what I might have to do. I tried your dragon tonight, watching your video. It didn't go well. Oh, sorry, kid. One step at a time. Just do like a horse head to begin with, or you got to learn what I call the alphabet of shapes. Shaping things together. Like that first part where the dragon's neck goes up, I call that the shark fin. Remember I said I probably should have done that with needle nose pliers on the other one, but this one I definitely have to use needle nose. Let's see. Never around when you want it. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah. Very in. Oh, we gotta tighten that up. This is something I've never done before. So it is a work in progress. That's not gonna work either. I got an idea. And it will work. Can't take the mountain to Muhammad, or the Muhammad to the mountain, bring the mountain to, yeah, anyway, one of the three. That's going to be a bottle. Ready for this? Yep. This is going to work now. Bring it down. I should have gone the other direction, but we'll get there on the other side. Hey, Stephanie. Yeah, the hole punches are fun. Hole punches are real fun. Since this is sort of a two-sided thing, I'm going to do teeth on both sides. Definitely put more of an impression on those. There's always another way to do it. You just got to keep at it until you figure it out, kid. Don't say no. That's the end of the world. Now I'm going to put a base on here and a pedestal. Definitely a one-of-a-kind bottle at the moment, but I can see myself making another one. I also see this turning into like a tobacco pipe thing, so I know what I'm doing tonight. Anybody want a skull tobacco pipe mouthpiece on their tobacco pipe? Talk to me. Skull pindy, yes, that too, Stephanie. Done some of those. I'll show you in a minute. Would you make a decent bottle topper? Yes. Skull and bones on the bottle topper, you think? Potion. Who wants a potion, right? Boro to try out, and it worked better than most of my North Star. Imagine that. Interesting. I didn't know Duvardi made Boro, but that sounds cool. Okay. You know what? I almost want to work on the bottom now, but yeah, I think I will. You'll love this bottom. I should have had one ready, but we... Okay, what do I got here? What do I got? What? That'll do it, right there. Now this is 12 mil right here. Hi Eugene. Hi Bobby. Man, everybody's showing up all at once. I'm getting excited about what I'm doing too. It's something new. I started working on these guys like this, and it turned into one of these, which is a hollow bodied, and I'm going to make it into a little potion bottle type thing, fume it with some silver after all said and done. Now you made me forget where oh there it is. Okay. Spills, chills, and thrills, where'd that go? Where did it go? Come on. There it is. In the front. It's either the back and the bottom underneath, or in the front, in the very front, on the top, on top of everything else. Let's do this. I'm gonna have to warm this a little bit. Yep, I see this as a mouthpiece, and these will sell. I can see it selling all over the place. Mouthpiece for tobacco pipes, one-hitters, the whole 9 yards. But this one in particular is hollow, and I'm going to make it into a little potion type bottle. Right, right, right. Just a little bit of that off. I didn't need all of that. Just a little pedestal. Now what I'm going to do is seal those together well. Like so. Oh, those stupid dabbing ones. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now I'm going to go down about, let's see, a little over an inch. Well, not an inch. About, right about there. There's method to this madness. You just have to pay attention here. And this isn't going to come the first time you do this either, Bruce. Keep it heated, and pinch pull. And I think I made the hole. Of course I got it wrapped around two things that I didn't need to get wrapped around. Let's see. Oh yeah, got the hole. This is not going to be a perfect pedestal. I'm just going to give you the idea. Now I'm going to flare this out. Heat it up evenly and flare it out. Hey Kevin. Heat it some more and flare it out some more. I'm heating a little above the rim of the flare and continually adding or continually pushing up the flare. It's not perfect. I got something in there, but doable. Just a little bit more. Something was either, I don't know, something inside the glass, maybe, the tube. It wasn't pristine clean. I roll my tobacco. Yeah, cigarette wand. Yep. That's what I'm talking about. One-hitter bat type things. Press it down. Not this one, of course, but yeah. Oops, I'm sorry. A little bit out of view. What I got to do. I'm warming it out a little bit. Okay, let's get back to making this thing. You know, this thing. Making it this thing. Now I'm gonna add these guys to hold on to it this side. Ah, darn. My mouthpiece came out. That's okay. Gotta put the mouthpiece back into the other side of this. And you say, what mouthpiece? I'll show you after I... Okay. On the end of this tube... Oh, didn't realize I was that far down. Okay. Into this tube. Goes there. And that's how I've been blowing and keeping that hollow. I like the stick and the actual cigarette in the piece. Yeah. Oh yeah, these are gonna sell year round. Definitely could call it a cancer stick. It'll be the death of you yet. I don't know. Now, back to putting this sucker on again. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. Now widen the hole a little bit. Actually, with the curing properties that they're talking about with THC and cannabis, I wouldn't call it a cancer stick, a decancer stick. Now, I'm going to blow it out right here. Flaring it out slightly. I'll get that better later. There we go. Looking good. This is phenomenal. I gotta flare out the end here. I'll work on the stopper later. Oh, behave. Got to get up at 5 a.m. and see you smile, fam. No problem, Bruce. Thanks for stopping by. Sweet dreams. And to better days at glass blowing. It happens. Got to take the good with the bad. I've been there, done that, and still do it. Sometimes I sound like Yosemite Sam. And I don't curse or swear 99% of the time, so that is how it sounds. Heather can testify to that fact. I said 99% of the time. No cracks. Looking good. Thanks, Eugene. I am loving this one. I am definitely going to put this one on YouTube. Now, some silver fume. Usually silver fume does better with just a single flame, no oxygen on the outside level at all. And my silver fume rod is right here. And let's see what kind of damage I can do. A la peanut butter sandwiches. Nothing like a little silver to pop something that looked like 5 minutes ago. Well, it still looks good no matter what, but that is one of a kind. Definitely one of a kind. And yes, I can see myself doing more of these. Thank you guys for your inspiration and for being out there for me. That one was fun. Gotta put that in the oven though. Another one bites the oven, and another one's down, another one's down, another one bites the oven. Woo! So sweet! Sweet, sweet, sweet. Now, with that, I'm going to call this session closed. But if you guys are interested in one of those things or whatever, give me a holler. I'll put some images of the decancer sticks. That's a good name for them, right? Because if you got cancer and you start smoking the cannabis, you get hungry. You don't get as much nausea going on if you're doing chemo. So heard about it, been there, haven't done it yet. Thank heavens. So until next time, that's my favorite saying from Pleasant Dreams, from Radio Mystery Theater from a long time ago. Anyway, thanks for being out there. Carpe vitro, everybody, and enjoy your day. Bye.